Hello and welcome to another Stay at Home with Ernest. Um, Today here in New York, we had a flyover from some jets from the Navy at around noon. It was a way to salute the caregivers and the frontliners here in the coronavirus situation here in New York, because New York got hit hard, but one of the most hard hit areas in the country with coronavirus, and so it was kind of like a homage, and the jets flew over the entire from here to Long Island and back. I wanted to see them up close, but I thought they were going to be on Staten Island much later. But they were like 12:05. So we ran outside to the patio we have here in the building. No, we did not mingle with a bunch of people, and and we just waited for the jets. We saw them go alongside Brooklyn, very from far away, so we didn't see much. But it was okay. It was okay to at least have this little acknowledgement of things. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Elvis. Yeah. Growing up, I wasn't exactly influenced about him because he's way of too many generations behind me. But and I remember when I was like, I think 7 or 8 years old, they showed that movie that they did, Elvis. That's the way he is. And I remember that they played it as Elvis. That's the way he was, because by the mid 1970s, he didn't look anything like that. And I thought, like, why is this guy the king of rock and roll? I mean, he's like wearing freaking jumpsuit and doing karate moves while playing some really kind of cheesy songs. I mean, I can't help falling in love. I mean, uh, well, but of course, as I grew up, much later, started listening to other kinds of music, and I realized that everybody considered Elvis an influence. I said, well, the guy in the jumpsuit who died when I was 9. But then I started listening to his older stuff, and started listening to like his stuff that he did in '56 before he was drafted and taken to the military, and pretty much neutered as an artist, uh, and the manipulations of Colonel Tom Parker, right? That wasn't a colonel; he was just this made-up character who was actually an illegal alien in the U.S., which explains why Elvis never toured abroad. He didn't tour abroad because Tom Parker would have to come with him, and when he returned to the United States, he would have a passport to come back into the country, and his whole facade would be erased. But well, he made Elvis what he became. But of course, around the time the Beatles came around, he was like, doesn't matter what you say. What you say about the 1968's comeback special. Come back from what exactly? I mean, but anyway, I think some of the songs that he didn't write any songs. He had his name credited to a lot of songs, so he would record them under the Tom Parker thing. He would tack his name. Elvis Presley is one of the songwriters. He never wrote any of that stuff. I mean, really think he wrote the lyrics to "Love Me Tender"? Nah. But at the same time, he was. I mean, he was the white boy who brought rock and roll to radio. I mean, back in those days, there was only black musicians who played that kind of music, and they could zero airplay in white radio because. So he brought those songs like "That's All Right, Mama" and "Hound Dog" and not "Blue Suede Shoes" because that's called Perkins. But a lot of the songs that Elvis recorded, like "Blue Moon of Kentucky" and stuff like that. Not sure if "Blue Moon of Kentucky" though, but I'm sure that a lot of songs that he did early on were actually written by or for black musicians, and he brought them to popularity. That Southern Boy and everything, but hey, even today, I mean, he's respected, especially for the early days. And one of the early songs that he did was on his very first record, which was called later released globally as Sun Sessions. It had a song called "That's All Right, Mama," and I'm gonna play to you on the ukulele. Why the ukulele? Because well, Elvis loved Hawaii, so why not play it on the ukulele, right? Here we go. Well, that's alright, mama. That's alright with you. That's alright, mama. Now, any way you do it, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright, mama. Any way you do. Mama, she time for sure. Though you'll be bothered, we'll be hanging around your door. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. Well, that's it. Stay safe and see you all tomorrow.